Hi Daniel, welcome back to the channel. It's the 19th of December. We've got a few bits to go through today. Firstly, house prices to grow by 3%. Halifax, who are part of Lloyds banking group, obviously Britain's largest mortgage provider, has predicted growth of up to 3% in 2025. The prediction has been backed by property remaining in short supply, and new home building across the country has been weak, as we've obviously seen in recent news. Moving on to the UK borrowing costs of increases, the gilt yields climbed to 4.58% on Wednesday following the increase in inflation to 2.6%. And then the Bank of England is expected to hold interest rates when they meet today. So we've covered this a few times on the channel, but the bank's Monetary Policy Committee, which is the group of people at the bank that decide on the rates, cut them in November. After the November meeting, the Governor Andrew Bailey has said that the path for rates would be downward from here, but did say that the process would be gradual. However, seeing as inflation has ticked up and faster wage growth than expected, the Bank of England is expected to keep those rates as they are at 4.75%, but we will be keeping a keen eye on that here on the channel when they meet later on today. I'm also interested to see on the policy members voting. Obviously, you get to see which members voted for an increase and who voted to keep or perhaps reduce. So we'll keep a keen eye on that. And then on the same sort of vein as the house prices kind of thing, the English rents have reached yet another record high. In the year to November, typical rent rose 9.3%, costing £116 more than 12 months earlier, according to the Office for National Statistics. English renters paid an average of £1,362 last month. Rental prices are simply thought to be rising because there is more renters around than there is rental properties available. And obviously, if that's the case, then prices will rise. And then just quickly touched on this yesterday a little bit as well. The US Federal Reserve cut rates from 4.5 to 4.25%. The Fed has also suggested fewer cuts than previously expected in 2025. And as a result of this, Wall Street fell quite sharply. The S&P closed down close to 3%. And the NASDAQ, which is obviously more tech focused, dropped 3.6% yesterday, after the Federal Reserve's cuts and sort of comments to that. Jerome Powell spoke after the meeting, and as a result of that, some things have not gone very well over the S&P and the NASDAQ. As always, interested to see your thoughts down in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.